Donald Trump just had a complete meltdown over Bad Bunny halftime show. And it is backfiring on him in a way he never saw coming. While millions of Americans were celebrating a historic performance, the former president was sitting in a Mar-a-Lago, furiously typing away on his phone, attacking the one of the biggest pop star in the world right now because he couldn't handle seeing a diverse, vibrant America on his television screen. He called it an affront to national greatness. He complained that he couldn't understand the words. But here's the part the media is missing. Trump wasn't just mad at Bad Bunny, he was humiliated. Because while he was raging online, his own mega alternative halftime show, the one featuring Kid Rock, was crashing and burning in spectacular fashion. The anti-woke show was such a disaster that even Elon Musk blocked it from streaming on Twitter. They got kicked off from their own platform. Let's start with the failure, because you cannot understand Trump's rage without understanding his embarrassment. For weeks, Turning Point USA have been hyping up their all-American halftime show. They told their followers, don't watch the Super Bowl, don't watch the Bad Bunny, come watch Kid Rock and our cancel-proof celebration of America. They promised a spectacle, they promised a culture war victory. And what did they get? Nothing. Less than 2 hours before kickoff, they had to issue a humiliating statement. They announced that they were unable to stream on X. Think about how embarrassing that is. Elon Musk, the man who turned Twitter into a mega safe space, the man who unbanned Alex Jones, wouldn't even clear the rights for their karaoke party. They had to scramble and dump the stream on a random YouTube channel at the last minute. And the show itself? It was exactly what you expect. While the NFL had millions of dollars in production value, lights, dancers, and the energy, the mega show looked like a public access cable segment filmed in a damp basement. And also, for sure, Donald Trump backed this. He endorsed it, and it flopped. Its grievance isn't entertainment. Complaining about wokeism isn't a show. And that is why when Bad Bunny took the stage at the Super Bowl, Trump wasn't just mad at the music. He was mad because he realized nobody cares about his alternative reality anymore. He realized that when given the choice, America would rather dance than hate. So, unable to handle rejection, Trump did what he always does. He picked up his phone and started screaming into a void. Let's read exactly what the 47th President of the United States wrote while the rest of the country was having fun. Quite frankly, the Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible. It makes no sense and is an affront to the greatness of America. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying except those who of us understand Spanish. Except those who understand Spanish. Donald, I have news for you. Millions of Americans speak English. The United States has the second largest Spanish speaking population in the world, and Puerto Rico is part of the United States. You know that, right? He talks about understanding the words as if Spanish is an alien language from Mars, but that wasn't even the worst part. He went to say, and the dancing is disgusting. Disgusting dancing for young children. You started caring for children, huh, Donald? Okay. I can't say too much though. This is coming from the man whose signature dance moves look like, well, we all know what it looks like. The man who has been found liable for sexual abuse is lecturing us on disgusting behavior in front of children. Give me a break. He called the show slap in the face to our country, but you actually watched the show. You saw something very different. You saw something he missed entirely, right?
God bless America, sea Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, a my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí.
He didn't just play his hits, he featured flags from across the Americas, and at the climax of the show, he shouted, God bless America. And also we have in the background, as you can see, it says the only thing more powerful than hate is love. He's so right. And I'm glad he did it. He's a brave man. Thank you, Bad Bunny. That is the message that triggered Donald Trump. Not the Spanish, not the dancing, the message of love and unity. Trump's entire brand is built on the idea that real America looks like him and sounds like him. But Bad Bunny stood on the biggest stage in the world and proved that real America looks like us. It is multilingual, it is multicultural, it is vibrant. And to add salt to wound, Barack Obama, the man who lives rent-free in Trump's head, posted a video before the game even started, celebrating Bad Bunny. The Obama Foundation captioned it, "From one natural-born US citizen to another." That is a direct shot at the birtherism nonsense Trump pushed for years. Obama knows exactly what he is doing. He knew Trump would hate seeing a successful, powerful Latino man being celebrated as an American icon, and he trolled him perfectly. And I want to hit on one last point because the hypocrisy of the mega world didn't stop with Trump. You had influencers like Logan Paul, a guy who endorsed Trump, saying he wasn't excited for Bad Bunny, and he acted like he was too good for it, huh?
Logan, are you excited for the halftime show? No. Logan, are you excited for the halftime show? No.
But here's the kicker. Logan Paul lives in Puerto Rico. Did you know that? He moved there in 2021. Why? You probably guessed it, but to avoid paying taxes. He bought a $30 million mansion on the island to exploit Act 60 tax breaks. So you have these mega influencers who move to Puerto Rico to exploit the land, exploit the tax code, and drain resources. But then they turn around and spit on the culture, huh? They attack the most famous Puerto Rican artist in history. So yeah, it sums up the entire movement. They want to be the benefits of America, but they hate the people who actually make America great. Bad Bunny has done more for Puerto Rico, building schools, funding infrastructure, revitalizing the economy, than Logan Paul or Donald Trump ever will. Bad Bunny could have sold out, he could have sung in English to please the Trumps of the world, but he didn't. He stayed true to his roots, and that is what a real patriot does. Donald Trump's meltdown last night wasn't just about a halftime show. It was the rage of a man who knows the world is moving on without him. He tried to build a parallel economy with his halftime show, and it failed. He tried to tell us what is American, and the country ignored him to dance the reggaeton. And if you like the video and if you want me to keep doing them, drop a comment below and please subscribe, and you can like the video if you want to. Thank you all for watching.